Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to be talking about milk kefir. Now this is a really delicious, very healthy probiotic beverage that you can make in the comfort of your own home. It's different than water kefir in that you are using milk kefir grains as opposed to water kefir grains. They are not interchangeable. If you have milk kefir grains, you cannot use them to make water kefir, and vice versa. What we love most about milk kefir is it is so high in probiotics, very delicious, and really good for you. And it's also really easy to make. This is something that we do every day as opposed to water kefir, which we turn over about every 2 days. This is a beverage that we make daily. So I'm going to show you the process of how to make it. So what I've got here is my milk kefir that has been sitting in my kefir grains overnight. And what I'm going to do now is strain it into kefir that I've already made. So here's my jar of kefir that I've already made. So as you can see on my milk that has been kefired, there is a layer of cream on top and the rest of the milk is underneath. And you'll see now as I pour it out into the strainer, this is my strainer. It's a super nifty little thing. You don't need this, but it comes with a disc in it that has holes and it acts as a strainer. So you can just very efficiently strain out your kefir grains from the milk. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour my kefired milk into this jar over the strainer. After I've gone ahead and poured my kefired milk over my strainer, I start to stir. And you'll see here that the grains are going to pop through in the bottom of this plastic strainer. Now that I have gone ahead and strained the kefir from the grains, I take the grains, which look kind of lumpy and cottage cheese-like, and I will place them in a clean jar. They will grow, if they're healthy, quite substantially over time. And I will either take the extras and feed them to the cat, or we'll eat them. You can also toss them or give them to a friend. But they're fun to eat. They kind of taste gummy. Okay, so now I have strained my kefir into this jar and I've got my grains ready to go for another batch. So now I'll take my delicious milk that we get from our farmer. And a note on milk here, you could use unpasteurized milk if you have a good clean source, or just regular pasteurized milk that has not been ultra pasteurized. So what I'm using today is the milk I get from my farmer. It's delicious and creamy. And I'm going to go ahead and put I have about a tablespoon of grains in here, so I'm going to put about a half a cup of milk. And within, maybe a little more than that. And within a day, by tomorrow at this time, it will be kefired. It turns into something like a drinkable yogurt. It's thick, it's delicious, it tastes really good, very tangy. It is an acquired taste, so not everybody's into it. I guarantee the more you drink it, the more you'll like it. Sally Fallon in the book Nourishing Traditions talks about the benefits of kefir for health. And if you are interested in learning more about that, you can purchase this book. This is, as I have mentioned before, this is one of my favorite cookery books I have in the kitchen. It's like a textbook. I've loved it for many, many, many years. It has been my go-to just for learning, for education. She's a great resource and you can learn a lot from her. So I recommend that. Kefir is a beverage that is teeming with natural, healthy probiotics. It's delicious and it's super easy to make. So I highly recommend, if you haven't tried it, to go ahead and give it a try. It's so easy. What you will need is a good clean source of milk and kefir grains. And you can get those online. I will put a couple of links below of places that I have purchased kefir grains in the past, or you can also get them from a friend. So that's it. That is the process of making milk kefir. I'm going to set this on my counter now for 24 hours, and by tomorrow I'll have kefired milk. It's that easy. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video, and I look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Bye for now.